This is a story about a teenager named Elijah, who, in case you missed it, died on the 4th of July for the unforgivable sin of listening to rap music while being black.
Well, friends have identified him as 17-year-old Elijah Alameen and say he did not deserve to die. According to police, the suspect brutally stabbed him to death just 48 hours after getting out of jail on another violent crime.
This 17-year-old black teenager, Elijah, was stabbed by rap music, who somehow grew legs and grew a knife and stabbed him in cold blood. And by rap music, I mean white supremacist, of course.
Elijah was at the soda machine inside this Circle K when 27-year-old
Keith
came up behind him and slit his throat.
The 27-year-old white supremacist, who we will call Keith, stabbed Elijah because he apparently felt threatened for his life, which I guess translates to Elijah was standing up. Sarcasm aside, and I swear I'm not making this up,
The suspect's attorney says the mental health system is broken.
Keith has a mental health problem. Yeah, sorry, racism is not a mental health problem. It's an ignorance problem. I'm tired of seeing these stark differences in news stories, where in one case, when a perpetrator is white, they are perceived as the troubled kid. Whereas the other case, where the perpetrator is black, he is perceived as the man who caused the trouble. But the truth is, crime has no color. We should all think about the preconceived notions we have about people, and we must ask ourselves if those preconceived notions are valid, or if those preconceived notions cause more harm than benefit. Keith said he was in fear of his life, and that's why he stabbed Elijah. Whether he actually was in fear of his life or he just wanted to stab a black teenager is irrelevant. Mostly because now that he stabbed a black teenager, he's going to prison, and therefore he is going to be in fear of his life. But Keith is not the cause of the problem, he is merely a symptom. Fearing people who look different than we do, that's easy. But we shouldn't settle for what is easy. We should strive for what is right, which isn't always easy. Our perceptions have to change, and we should fight the urge to attribute stereotypes based on race, because the commonality of Elijah-like cases are indeed spiking, just like a drink from Bill Cosby.